Honestly.
Oh, I'm
It's
gonna fall off.
depression.
Bye.
Why am I still loading?
You know, the first time I was on.
God damn.
This is wild.
Not even your gun can save you from depression.
God. All right.
Oh yes, check
Oh
this
my-
out. Check this out.
Question mark?
I love that it's a Minecraft bed. That's fucking great.
What was funny was we were just in my homeworld, which doesn't have a bed, and she showed this off to me. I'm like, but I don't have a bed. And then she did that shit, pulled out the Minecraft bed. I'm like, fuck, I can't win.
You'll never escape
So-
the ERP.
As you guys know, I am prepared to keep people away from ERP. I have the avatar for it.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
But what
the
if
wall that has
you
Yeah.
want an ERP?
What if I want to? Well, if I ERP, I want to
What
ERP.
if Because you could be lonely during this quarantine. You could be very lonely.
If
during
I
this quarantine.
ERP, I want to ERP as the wall because then there's like a corruption angle to it.
I was hoping you were gonna say that.
Yeah, I want to do it as the wall, dude. Where do people find worlds like this?
I searched up coronavirus.
Just randomly.
We have found some pretty random shit in just new, recently updated, and random. We have found some incredible shit.
Have you seen Cheesecake?
No.
I would love to see cheesecake.
I would like to see.
Party.
I would like to see cheesecake now. I guess. Do I want to see cheesecake?
You would
no, this-
love cheesecake. You would love cheesecake. It's fantastic.
Invite me.
Hey, how you doing, honey? You want to walk?
Oh my god! Oh, it's fucking terrifying. What the fuck is this one?
You know-
Some of them don't make a whole terrible amount of sense.
The normal ones are the ones you should be afraid of.
Did
Yeah.
someone order
They usually
fries with
have
a side
something
of
else.
titty?
I could make those fries supersize.
Thanks.
It's not the only thing.
Thanks,
supersized.
thanks, Bo. Thanks.
You know what they say? You know what they say? You go to Mickey D's to get them double D's, baby.
This is Burger King.
Yeah, you said that wearing a
This is
Burger King
drive-thru.
t-shirt.
I don't care. Shut up.
You messed up. I'm disappointed in you.
There's not a McDonald's
it.
one, okay?
Wait, guys, Isabel, more like is obese.
No.
I like that. That was good.
This one kind of looks normal. Let me see. Okay. I don't like this.
Yeah,
I don't like this at all.
I don't like that one. That one.
I
one.
hate it.
Yeah.
No, I'm out.
I'm pretty sure if you look closely, the spider one is pregnant.
Oh God.
I remember when I was going to my friend's house and I was like, I saw you in my oh, what is he doing? And I see his cheesecake. I'm like, oh, okay. And a second later, I saw your avatar
When I
change.
saw the name,
Oh.
like, I went through the portal you put down because I was trying to join you, and I saw the picture.
Oh, you're at
and
the
I was
Corona
like-
world.
Yeah, I saw a picture and I knew I did not want to come here. I despise this world.
Our first thought was it was like maybe something cheesecake related, like the Cheesecake Factory or something like that. Not the effects of cheesecake.
Damn.
All right, Bowcraft. Where next?
Yeah.
For the love of God, please.
Where
I don't,
Does somebody want to tell me why this world is 154 megabytes?
Oh, you're questioning that? We'll show you.
Oh God.
Also,
Meat
we got
car?
gamer kids, so we can't go too far.
Meat car. I love meat car. It's my national anthem. God damn. Wait, hang on. Wait, shit.
with by far the
Bowcraft.
best town roads to
Bowcraft,
ever exist.
show
Yep.
some respect. Show some respect. God, hang on. Oh, God, there. Oh, please stand for the national anthem.
Oh, you're doing.
Yeah, do you have
I
any
thought you were
brain
trying to
cells
take
left?
off your hat. I thought you were
No,
trying to
I
take off your
can't
hat.
take off my hat.
Oh, are we supposed to? Are we supposed to salute
Salute.
or cover our heart?
Salute.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was doing the salute.
I feel like this is proper etiquette.
Fine, goddamn.
This is our flag.
I
On the floor.
can't entirely do the salute because my headset's dummy thick. Okay, so the car. I've seen the car.
Yeah, we've
Alright,
seen the
what
car.
else?
What's
See the
next?
car.
Oh. That is hot. Ka-chow, am I right? Is that a
Onwards
Shrek?
to the
Is that a Shrek I see?
There has to be a Shrek in here. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen one
There
yet.
must be. There must be. Oh, there it is.
And it's playing the song.
Out with Shrek.
And it's playing the Smash Mouth.
Shrek is life. Obviously.
Why has it only got one eye? Is that like Mike Wazowski Shrek?
Mike Wazowski. Yeah, it's
Okay.
Shrek Wazowski.
Seems about right. Shrekzowski. Wait.
Keep
All right, Lily's moving on. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh.
Wait, I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it. Hang on, I got it. Scoot over. All right.
You don't want to touch it. You don't want to touch
I'm gonna
it.
touch it.
No,
I'm gonna touch
don't
it.
touch it.
I'm gonna touch
Don't
it. I'm gonna touch it.
No, no, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't you fucking dare touch it. You son of a bitch.
I cannot believe I just said yeet, but I couldn't think of anything else to say.
You guys have really... You know, in an environment where we're all stuck in our homes, it's hard to waste someone's time. Congratulations, guys. Really. Like, you've done an excellent,
Thank you.
excellent job.
Well, I don't have that much time.
Yeah,
I'm
you
supposed to be
guys,
getting
you
off
guys are
things.
controlling this journey. So wherever we're going,
Yeah,
Let's go to
for
the-
it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Nut. Yep, nut.
Nut, seriously?
You'll enjoy
not like
nut.
one
You'll
thing.
enjoy nut.
That's not gonna be worth even like. All right. Okay, fine.
Shut up.
All right.
Idea for world.
What?
You ready for this world idea? It's just like nut.
Nut.
All right. Press the button. This is what you came here for.
I can't read it fast.
Bowcraft, do you remember yesterday when I took us to a world? It was peaceful and nice and beautiful.
You're telling me nut is not all of those things?
This is beautiful.
I just want you to know that.
Also, useless button.
Not that one. Not that one. Not.
I like that one though.
I literally
Wait,
took
alright,
you
what else?
somewhere
I got a
amazing,
little more time.
and this is what I've been repaid with.
What, you don't like nut?
Bro, look, you see, in my defense, you only showed us one world. We are showing you a whole plethora.
Ah, quantity over quality.
Wait, okay. So wait, what are you looking for exactly? Are you looking for like Bill or like funny? Oh, oven. I love oven.
Oh, I just pressed the button. Oh, this one.
This one?
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Okay, so you can get inside the oven.
You
Well,
go
you can also
outside
see-
the oven.
They're in there.
How do you... Okay, yep, I'm in the oven.
Get back. Do you have to respawn?
Oh my god, that is horrifying.
Isn't that
Why?
great?
Why
I've
does
been
this
here before, but I like
exist?
this. It's
Why does
wouldn't
this
it?
exist?
It's amazing.
Because it is glorious. It is glorious.
I'm gonna go
We
back up
must
top. You
worship.
guys can see my beautiful face from a bigger screen. I'll be right back.
All right.
It is physically impossible to waste my time. And you found a way.
All of us.
Oh, I'm
It's
gonna fall off.
depression.
Bye.
Why am I still loading?
Hat.
You know, the first one I was on.
God damn.
This is wild.
Not even your gun can save you from depression.
God, alright.
Okay, I feel like I've gotten the.
Depression is eternal.
Titanic.
I feel like I've gotten the basic gist of the world.
Titanic is just Titanic. It's not that exciting.
Hey guys, I'm not sure, but I think we might be on a big old boat.
We are heading to our final stop already.
Oh, the final stop. Oh no. Can you just... Okay.
Where are the women and children that I get to push out of the way in order to get to a lifeboat?
No, just the iceberg slides by the ship when you spawn.
Oh, I was gonna be like, are we gonna sink? That would be really cool if we sank.
I don't know. I'm gonna hop onto this world sometime, chill here for like 2 hours, 40 minutes, and see what happens.
Yeah, yeah. Have you seen that? Oh my god, that is like, how could they hit that? I can see it so clearly. I know exactly how this happened, Bowcraft. I am just pressing those buttons. I can see it so clearly. There's a moon over there. We're fine. I bet you. You know what? You know what? I bet you this thing turns on a dime. Were all 4 smokestacks real, or was one fake? I feel like I read somewhere that one
was fake.
Okay.
The fourth one was fake. It was used for it. So here's the reason why. Okay, with a steamship built in like the late 1890s, it had 4 funnels, and that started giving the impression of more funnels equaled bigger, safer, faster ships. So the White Star Line had to build a ship that had to compete against a Cunard ship that had 4 funnels. So they decided to add in a 4th funnel, even though the ship didn't need it, to make it look more impressive, and it still serves a function of it, like providing ventilation to the engine room right below us. It also has chimneys for some fireplaces around this area of the ship, and also provides an outlet ventilation for the ship's hospital.
Okay, Bowcraft, I have a question, and I'd really like to honestly. I'm just gonna ask it. Is there a poop deck, and what is a poop deck?
Yes.
Fuck is
I don't know. I can't remember why it's called the poop deck. I think it was just cuz, and it's the aftmost deck of the ship.
To the poop deck.
Yeah, I know what a poop
English,
deck is.
please.
It's over here. Over here, follow.
The well deck that we just crossed over.
Oh, so the well deck right there, that's the poop deck. This is the poop deck.
No. What we're on right now is the poop deck. That's just a well deck, just like a nice little well.
Okay. What
Outside
function
deck.
does a well deck
Right now.
serve? Why is it lower there than here?
Extra outside space. That's kind of why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
On Titanic's sister ship, the Britannic, which is built after Titanic, they actually covered this aft well deck, so it's just a covered promenade. So it's still outside and stuff, but you could walk straight across here without having to go down a deck and back
I
out.
hope they
make
retired
the
that
ship a little
shit
better.
after the incident. Damn.
No, the Britannic was a hospital ship in World War I and sunk from a mine, like less than a year of operation.
Mine? So you know about Castlevania, right?
Sort of. Never played it.
Well, there's many games. I highly recommend pretty much all of them. But it went through 3 distinct phases, but they're all have various bases in popular culture, mythology, folklore, that kind of stuff. I mean, the main character is...
Dracula.
Yes, Dracula. Who is absolutely a fascinating example of a vampire's evolution over time, because every culture has some kind of life essence feeding monster. I mean, you have Dracula, you have the Zhengxi from Chinese myth, you have the Lilitu from Babylonian myth. But Dracula popularizes a lot of the ideas that we currently have. Garlic, power and darkness, and a lot of stuff. But in any case, Dracula is an interesting case because it shows that, because basically, like, you can reference Dracula in anything and people will get the message. You could say, like, oh, there was one really evil vampire. Who was it? Dracula. And
Yeah, it's
then,
like universal.
No further explanation needed.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's an interesting thing because that happened a lot in mythology. There's a lot of creatures and gods that we don't know about because they were just offhandedly mentioned. Like, Mayan mythology, Quetzalcoatl, or Kukulkan, however you want to pronounce him, the feathered serpent. All the stories that we have on him were basically, and this is how he came to be, with no other explanation of what he does or why he's important. So you can see that he was already very important because we were just expected to know, and that happens a lot in various mythologies. Hell, even the Bible, like, it offhandedly mentions Behemoth, and there's no other explanation.
Yeah, you're
So
just
it's
kind
like-
of expected to know.
Exactly. So it must have been a big thing. Because when
They were
an
the meme
author
of their days.
When an author has to explain why you should care about something, then you know that it wasn't super important. Sort of, in like the Iliad, where Aphrodite, the goddess of love, was told explicitly, oh, you're not supposed to be on the battlefield, because that was a hotly debated issue at their time, was whether or not Aphrodite should be a war goddess. Oldest sources say she absolutely was.
Mm-hmm.
But the Athens didn't like that, but the Spartans were all over war goddess. Because, I mean, Spartans. Like, of course.
Of course.
And then Aphrodite eventually went on, people who followed her went on to found Rome, and she was called Venus. So, she went back to being a war goddess. But Castlevania, yes. There are, I mean, I could go on forever about each individual monster that's in Castlevania. Some of the most famous ones, Medusa heads. Fuck them.
They're a pain in the
They
butt.
suck. They are a pain in the ass. But I mean, of course, everybody knows the significance of Medusa's head. It's the part that freezes people to stone.
I'm listening. I gotcha.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Medusa was a
And-
Gorgon, right? That's what they're called, Gorgons? Gorgons?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
I know
Although
one thing.
Well, it's interesting because Gorgon was also used for an African, I think it's specifically Ethiopian creature that was cow-shaped, but it poisoned people or turned them to stone with its breath.
Fascinating. So,
And
but
it's
it's all
also
about
called-
turning people to stone.
Yes, there is a common theme: poison and turning people to stone. And I mean that's probably why it was given that name, because it was an Ethiopian creature, but it was recorded in Greek records, because the Greeks wrote everything down. I mean, hell, sphinxes, griffins, those are all thought to be Greek in origin, but they're not. Like, most of them are Persian,
Mm-hmm.
because the Greeks had a relationship with the Persians, and so they immigrated a lot of cultures and stuff. Which, I mean, that's kind of what mythologies do. They dream,
Yeah,
and
they
then
steal.
come
They
back
steal.
together.
They steal from each other, and there's a lot of plagiarism in mythology.
Sort of. So, one of the big things about mythology is the theory, and it's a commonly accepted theory of Proto-Indo-European myth, where, like, before everybody split off and did their own thing, everybody was like, it was just one smaller cohesive unit, and they all had the same belief type.
That's like the explanation for why everything sort of lines up so well between different cultures.
Yes. One of the biggest examples is, I mean, there's a couple of big examples, but one of the biggest ones is in almost every Indo-European mythology, there is an example of a storm god fighting a chaos serpent associated with the sea. You have Apophis and various gods. You have Yahweh and Leviathan. You have Gilgamesh and Tiamat. You have... Oh, no, not Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh was just a character. I don't remember who fought Tiamat. You have Thor and Jormungandr.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's such a huge thing. And then there's also the sun and the moon being pulled in chariots. That's a common thing. And one brother killing another brother. That's in...
Cain and Abel, etc.,
mythologies.
etc., etc.
Etc., etc. And I mean... oh, excuse me.
It's the coronavirus. It's happening. This is it. This is it.
I mean, just wait until we get the Corona Extra virus.
See, I just want the Corona Light virus. If I have to choose one. Less carbs.
Comes with complimentary Lyme disease.
Yeah, exactly.
Any questions for my lecture?
No, that was awesome.
What's a question?
I mean, well, the question is when you inquire something.
What's an answer?
Not a whole lot of mythology here I could talk about. I mean, dwarves.
I mean, honestly,
About it.
you know,
What about this thing above the door? Do you know anything about that? Above the door?
I'd actually like to have a conversation about Boba Fett and the importance of masks. You know, having a character that shows no emotion and yet pulls on the strings of pop culture so sharply. Without this, we would have no Mandalorian.
Good point.
Yeah.
I mean, you hit it on the head.
Also-
poop. Because of Back to the Future, we have a man in a DeLorean.
Wow. You know
not
what,
wrong,
Bo?
am I?
You win. You win, Bocraft. You win the evening, Bocraft. Like, well done. You win.